Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, we back on FIFA. But not only are we back on FIFA, this is episode 2 of the AS Roma rebuild. Now, if you haven't seen episode 1, I really suggest going to watch that shit because honestly, you're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. Because honestly, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But if you did see the last episode, you will know that I did leave it off 1 week before the transfer window opens. And I asked you guys, what do you think I should do for this episode to make our team even better? Now, I did get some answers, but I'm going to leave that for a little bit because there are some things that I want to do before we get to that. First things first, we're going to do 3 challenges in today's video that I have to complete, and if I do not complete them, then I have to do a punishment, and that punishment will also be told later on. Now, challenge number 1 is loan/sell all of my youth players that can be brought up. Now, Serie A is a very competitive league, so the reason why I'm making this a main priority is because these players aren't going to be able to start in the starting lineup, and they're probably not going to be able to even get in-game playing time because the AS Roma roster is very deep. So the reason why this is challenge 1 is because this is very detrimental to our future. If we do not sell/loan these players out, it will take us a step back from what we're trying to achieve, and that is being the best team in Serie A. So I'm going to go through each of these players. Whoever I could actually bring up to the starting lineup, I will do that, and I will let you know what I am going to do with each of these players. Alright, so I went through the youth academy and I was just looking at some of the players who I thought were loanable and sellable. That sounds terrible. Now, I only was able to do the ones that are obviously 16 and over because you can't promote players who are younger than 16. So I was looking at them, and there are a couple that I decided was a good idea to either send out or loan out. We are going to be loaning out left wing 18-year-old Saeed Benzekari. He is a 64 overall, and his potential is between 70 and 78. It's just not what we're looking for. The next one is going to be Damiano Morelli, 17-year-old, 64 overall with 69 to 77. And the third and final one is going to be center back Riccardo Battaglia, 16-year-old, 64 overall with 71 to 79 potential. Now, there could be something there, but like I said, it's just not what we are going for. Now, we are going to loan out 2 players from our youth squad, one of them being left mid Fabrizio Guerra, 63 overall, 79 to 89 potential. The other one is also a left mid Samuel Mancini, 61 overall, 78 to 86 potential. So I already put the ones that I'm going to sell up on the transfer list and the ones that I'm going to loan out on the loan list. Now, when each of those players get offers, I will let you know what I do with them. But until then, that is just something for you guys to know. Now, that is challenge 1. It is still in progress. But like I said, we have 3 challenges to do in this video. I did ask you guys, what do you think I should do in the last video before the transfer window opens? What players do you think I should go for? And I did get a comment by the man, the myth, the legend, Crypex, saying that we should go out and buy Endrick. Now, I honestly think that is an amazing idea. We could turn him into a left mid and play him there. I also want to do another thing for the people who watch this video who leave comments that are actually good ideas. I'm going to 1, implement them into the video, but 2, I'm also going to add them to the official AS Roma Wall of Fame. Now, the rules are simple. You just need to leave good comments that could actually help propel this team forward and just help us win games, because that's exactly what we're here to do, to win. So, Crypex, congratulations. You are the first member of the AS Roma Wall of Fame. What do you get? No. So I'm going to wait until the actual window opens to try and attack and get Endrick from Real Madrid. So the third and final challenge that we have in this video is to finish top 5 in the Serie A standings. Now you might be saying, Kanto, that's too conservative. You're AS Roma, you should be able to finish top 5. Exactly, we should be able to finish top 5. We are a first-year manager, and if we do finish top 5, that is a good step in the right direction. Obviously, if I can complete this challenge, it will get harder in the future, and if I can't complete this challenge, then we will have to make it easier for myself. Now, I did mention that there was going to be a punishment for this video if I cannot complete all 3 challenges. And you might be wondering, Kanto, what is the punishment? Well, the punishment is I'm going to put every single one of my starting 11 players on a wheel, and I'm going to spin it at the end of the season. Whoever the wheel lands on, I will have to sell that player no matter what, no matter if I just acquired them. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are, they will have to be sold. So if I am able to acquire Endrick before the transfer window ends, which I have to do, he will be on the wheel as well. Nobody is safe from the wheel if I cannot get top 5, sell and loan all my youth players that I wanted to, and acquire Endricks. So with the rules being set in stone, we are going to get on with this motherfucking video. I'm also going to do other things. For example, I did mention last video that there are some players that are starting that I don't want to start. So there's going to be some players that are going to be shipped out as well. I'm going to do that behind the scenes, but don't worry, I will show you before any of these things happen. Alright, so I was looking at the youth staff scout report, and we have some fire-ass motherfuckers that they have found. First one is 51 to 57 center back, Pietro Fontana with 80 to 90 potential. He is definitely going to be a signing. The next one is 56 to 62 left mid, Angelo Gentile, I think that's how you say it. 17-year-old with 76 to 84 potential. He definitely has potential to be something. And then the third and final one, there was a couple here, but going off of what I know about FIFA, this guy has more roles and play styles, so I'm going to assume that he is a higher chance of success than these other two. I'll keep him on the youth squad for now, but I'm actually going to sign Emiliano Leon, striker / cam with 73 to 81 potential. And we have our first move, Daniele Gilardi. I didn't even mention him, but he is a relatively young center back, and I believe that loaning him out, I should be able to get some good playing time, maybe in a non-competitive league, and that overall will go up. So one thing that we might need to, okay, as you can see here, Fabrizio Guerra has also been loaned out for 2 years, so that is one of the guys that I needed to get out, and that is it for now. So I have been doing some things behind the scenes. There have been players that I've been trying to send out and players that I've been trying to loan out, but we are not completely finished with our challenges because we need to get Endrick. Now, Endrick is a 78 striker / right wing, a 19-year-old Brazilian from Real Madrid. They are saying that he is worth 20 million. We can try and get him for $20 million, which is kind of crazy, and they're going to ask for 50. So I don't think we're going to be able to get him for 20 million, but I think we're actually going to be able to acquire him. So I'm going to do this live. We're just going to try and run this through. I forgot the number already, so we're just going to offer 25 mil at the start and see what we can do. So I'm going to do 25 million off the start and see what they say. Hopefully they don't turn me away. They're asking for $37,900,000. Now, I'm willing to do that for 30,100,000. That's very important, that 100,000. And we're going to edit the sell-on clause and have it go up to 17%. Because one, we're not going to sell this guy away. He's going to be the future left mid of our team. There's no reason to do that. So let's see what they say to this. They want 33.1 million with a 16% sell-on clause. That's not bad, but I feel like we could definitely do better. We're going to stick with 30 million and keep that sell-on clause and see what they say. They're asking for 32 million with a 14% sell-on clause. So they're going down, but also taking the sell-on clause down as well, which makes 0 sense to me. We're going to propose another 30 million. See what they say. Wow, they are going to come down to 30 million. Don't you worry. We're going to get him for $30 million, and we're going to edit the sell-on clause and make it a 16 million. All right, they're just trying to fucking rob me now. You couldn't just do the 30 million 100K. You have to be. I said that before. I offered that shit before, and they didn't accept it. So no, give me the 16% sell-on clause. They just went up. Why would they go up? 30 million flat. No. 30 million flat. No. 30 million flat. I'm gonna keep doing it until they go 30 million flat. But 2 more times, I'm gonna do it 2 more times. I'm gonna try it again. 30 million flat. Bro, you literally just went for 30.1 million flat. They're gonna do it. I know they're gonna do it. 30 million flat with a 17% sell-on clause. I know they want to do it, bro. Whatever. We're gonna take Endrick for $30,200,000. I feel like that's pure robbery, because if you look at his potential, it is 80. Hold on, it should be here. Where's it at? All right, it's not here, but it's 80 to like 95. So this dude is going to be insane for us. Now, his current wage is $130,000. We're gonna have shit. Holy shit! I just bumped everything. We're gonna have to give that to him, and we're gonna give this guy a fat contract. So obviously he's going to be a crucial part of our team going forward. We're gonna give him a 5-year extension. Of course, he's gonna say yes. We're gonna disregard the release clause. You're gonna be a Roma guy for a very long time. The wage, we're gonna give him a $175,000 wage with a $500,000 signing bonus. If you think that's OD, well, Suck my D. The fuck? But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have acquired the Real Madrid striker, Endrick. $30 million, 200,000 transfer. Let's see what they think. They gave us an A for that. Absolutely fire. Excellent deal. Not good enough, supposedly. They thought the best possible deal was 37.9, but we got him for 30.2. So, the first things first is, what in the fuck? He is going to get play over Angelini, and then he is going to start over Collier. I know I was really hyped about this guy, but he'll get some playing time, don't you worry. Now, as you can see, he is out of position. So, we are going to train him to be a left mid. Now, if it's an OD train, then we aren't going to do it. We'll put him at striker, and we'll move Davvik away. But I feel like we should be able to do it. So let's see how long it takes to move him to a left mid. All right, so we're going to keep him at striker, which ultimately means that we're going to have to move Artem Davvik out of the team so that Endrick can actually get playing time. And we have another move that has went through. I don't know who this is. Who is this? Angelino has went to SSC Napoli, $21 million and 600,000. Best deal we could have got was 23.2, but I feel like we got as much as we could get for him. The next thing is we transferred out Riccardo Battaglia, which is another one of the players that I mentioned before. So far we are on good pace to finish the first challenge of the video. And I forgot to mention, we finished the second challenge of the video. By Endrick is now complete. By Endrick is now complete. So, with Battaglia transferred out, we have to transfer out Damiano Morelli and Said Benzekri. And then we still have to loan out Samuel Mancini. So, we are locked in. We are fucking locked in. We have had another deal go out. Samuel Mancini has been loaned out for 2 years to GFK. I don't even know who the fuck that team is. So, Samuel Mancini loaned out. Now, the only thing we have left is Said Benzekiri and Damiano Morelli. If we can sell those two players, challenge number 1 will be complete. Well, damn, he just got sold out right now. 2.35 million to Bournemouth, I think that was. A+, excellent deal. Could have sold them for 2.5, but we got him for 2.3. That is completely okay. Said Benzekiri is now sold out. So the last person we need is that little motherfucker, Damiano Morelli, to get sold out. And challenge number 1 will be complete. Artem Davvik has been sold out to Inter Milan for $56 million. Now, the reason I did this, look at that. A deal. I am the best manager ever. Now, the reason I've done this was because, well, as you can see right there, we have Endrick. He's going to be playing over Endrick, and that is not what I wanted. So I want to get Endrick as much playing time as possible because the potential is so high for him. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem on our hands. Damian Morelli has been an absolute fucking bitch the past couple of hours in the transfer day. We have 2 hours to sell him out. If we do not sell him out, the challenge is done. Now, ultimately, the most important thing was to loan out the other 2 players, and they did get loaned out. But I also wanted to sell out these players because I guess it would give us some more money for Endrick. Now, if he doesn't get sold out, I think it's up to you guys to let me know. Do you think that this should classify as a loss in the challenge, or should I just say fuck him, release him, and we'll never play on the team ever again? What do you think I should do if he doesn't go within the next 2 hours? Because I don't think it's about to happen. This is the last hour, and he did not get sold out. So, Damiano Morelli is an absolute fucking cuck, and he just sold the whole entire video because he has rejected a bunch of moves because him and his agent didn't like what they were offering him. So, I'm still going to sell him out regardless. I think that it's fine. I don't think it had to be done on transfer day, but I'm still going to sell him out. And yeah, now we are honestly just going to absolutely go through. I probably should have bought somebody. It's all good though. I only got 25 million. I'm going to absolutely speed run through the rest of the season. This is the start. Hold on. I'm going to tell you the, oh wow, that actually works. I'm going to show you the starting lineup now. So the starting lineup is Dybala and Sole at cam. Endrick as the striker, Koliasho as the left mid, Kone and El Ayanue as the central midfielders, and Wesley as a right mid. Hermoso, Mancini, and Dick at center back, and Svelar at goalkeeper. So with that being said, the challenge I still don't think is over because we could still sell Morelli, so disregard that. But we are going to sim the rest of the year. As you can see, AS Roma is 3rd place in the Serie A league. If we can keep this pace going, we are relatively we're pretty ahead of the 5th and 6th place teams in the Serie A. So we would have to absolutely shit the bed. I hope that with the moves that we made, getting rid of some of the players that we did, we don't shit the bed, but I'm very confident. So with that being said, we are going to sim until May 20th, we'll do May 17th. I lied. We're going to do May 23rd. We'll do one game before the last game, or one day before the last game. We're going to see what happens. Now, before we sim too far, there was one thing that I really wanted to do, and that was re-sign Paulo Dybala. I completely fucking forgot. So we're going to do that real quick right here, right now, and let's see how we can get him back. So we're going to offer him crucial. He's still such a high overall that, okay, well, he only wants 1 year, I guess. I probably should have. What am I doing? I'm so stupid. I should have tried to get more. I'm accepting shit like a fucking bitch. He's making $125,000 right now, so we'll bump that up to $130,000 with a $250,000 signing bonus. You're gonna get paid more. You're having a great year. That's what you deserve. Fantastic. So we did get Paulo Dybala back. And would you believe it if Endrick is already acting like a little bitch with his contract and with his money? Boss, considering my contribution to the team and what you're paying other players, I feel like I should be on better money. I literally just fucking signed you, dickhead. What are you talking about? And I want to see his contribution to the team. Like, let's see how so far. Oh, wow. 0 matches. Fuck on my face. It is now May 23rd, and we have one more game left in the season. As you can see, we are 5th place. AC Milan is right behind us, so our challenge is still up in the air. If we do not win this game, AC Milan has a chance to... Oh wait, no they don't. What the fuck am I talking about? It seems like we have been able to get this challenge done. Let's see if we win the last game of the year, and we drew. Of course we fucking drew. So let's just kind of go over some of the stats and some of the... Oh look, Endrick is suspended. Some of the things that have happened in this I guess kind of what has been going. What the fuck am I doing? Let's just see some of the stats from some of the guys. So first things first, Dybala got 39 fucking goals. This might be the Ballon d'Or winner. Pellegrini with 21 and 11, Sole with 14 and 6, and the rest who gives a fuck. Koliasho had 35 appearances and only had 3 goals. I think he's been at 3 goals since last video. Endrick had only 7 appearances, which I do not know why, and I think it's because we are having 3 cams play and one of them is playing striker. I think that person is Dybala, so we're gonna have to figure that out in the next season because we want to get him playing time. I don't know why they're doing this shit. I mean, we literally offered him a crucial contract, so this is just the game being an absolute fucking trash ass game. So challenge number 1 was to sell or loan out all of our youth players that we mentioned. Challenge number 2 was to acquire Endrick, and challenge number 3 was to get top 5. Challenge number 3 to get top 5 was completed. We got number 5. Very close indeed. Challenge number 2 to acquire Endrick was completed. We did acquire Endrick at the transfer window opening. And challenge number 1 to sell / loan out all of our youth squad players. Now, if you don't remember the ones that we needed to do, it was Said Bezenkri, he's gone. Ricardo Battaglia, he is gone. Fabrizio Guerra and Samuel Marcini, as you can see, Mancini, damn, I'm a fucking idiot, loaned out, and Moretti was loaned out. But there was one player, Damiano Morelli, that I needed to sell out. And look at this little fucking bitch. Because he didn't accept any of the transfers that I accepted. He didn't accept any of them and stayed on this team and has done absolutely nothing but ride the fucking bench the whole year. So because this fucking bitch did not leave, we have failed the challenge, which means one of our players in the starting lineup is at risk of getting sold in the upcoming season. But before we do spin the wheel, I have to do one thing. Oh, he did accept the contract. Well, that's interesting. So, I mean, I didn't even know. I didn't get no notification or nothing like that. So, Damiano Morelli has been sold out theoretically. And that means that we have completed all challenges that we needed to complete for this episode. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it here, man. I appreciate all y'all motherfuckers for watching till the end. It's a little bit of a shorter video, but I feel like we did a lot of the bulk long type of shit in the last video, so this one was kind of just finishing the season and acquiring players that we wanted to acquire. But if you guys want any type of players to be in the next video, you want the players to be on AS Roma and or sold from AS Roma, let me know in the comments down below, because I want this, like I said, to be a very interactive series. I want you guys to give me advice, and I want you guys to give me players that you want to see on this AS Roma team to absolutely dominate. Also, if you could let me know how the fuck we can get Endrick to start more games. I don't know what the fuck that's about. We're gonna have to figure that out in the next video. But until then, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube shit, man. I really do appreciate if you guys watch the end. I'm gonna leave y'all with 2 words: stay humble, stay blessed, and always keep pushing and achieving your dreams, because the only person who can stop you is you and that motherfucking mirror. But I love y'all motherfuckers, man. The support has been absolutely crazy as of lately, and I cannot thank y'all enough. But I'm gonna catch y'all in the next motherfucking video. If you stay to the end, it's gonna be maybe a Jurassic Park video, but you didn't hear that from me. I love y'all. Peace.
Stay with me, little bitch. Yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch. No thoughts, no stamps. New hoes, 10 toes, new guac on the bands. New wig, new chips, new kicks. Jackie Chan as she play. Bad bitch, no bag. I just hit another lick and she be counting in my rest. I be feeling hella rich, no Brian. Let's stand about to make another